I didn't know if this had another name. I couldn't find another name. But this is the name I have. Detective Kobayashi. Let's play a new game. There are, I think, like 4, it looks like. Maybe 5? I don't know. Missing child. We're going to be a detective. I'm looking forward to it. It's compared to Phoenix Wright. I love Phoenix Wright. I don't know what to expect, only that I'm told it's a good game. My shoe! I did. I had breakfast. I finished my breakfast not 30 minutes ago. January 20th, 10 p.m. Oh, cool. I already like the steam, like the little steampunk type things. Oh, this is going to be cool. The harsh sound of sirens penetrated the silent night, and the police cars racing by added a sense of distress to the cold January air. CID officer Tsugyo Yoshio. Oh gosh, how do I say that? Yoshio. Eyes were looking the man in front of him up and down, while acting disapprovingly towards a woman also wearing a police uniform. What? I put voice. Oh no, it's only in Japanese. It's only in Cantonese. There's no English. Well, cool. Matsuda, what is that? The man who was transferred today? The woman named Matsuda was standing beside him. Her pale face looked a little distressed as her fingers touched her forehead. Totally. Yeah, I'm confused. Let me just turn that off. That's great. I'll just read it. I assume so. It's great that he was able to come in time. Maybe he can help solve this case. You're crazy. Do you think I would believe a person claiming to be an officer of the law when he doesn't even have proper identification on him? Seagull let out a sigh, and his eyes darted back and forth between Matsuda and the man. He couldn't quite believe that this person really was who he claimed to be. Matsuda pulled Tsugyo. Gosh, how do I say that? It's Su, then Gu-o. Tsuguo. Tsu-san into a corner and checked that the man sitting on the ground couldn't overhear their conversation. But he really is amazing. His mind is unique. You know, I only said one word to him and he was able to guess my age, personality type, and zodiac sign. You must admit that's amazing. How difficult can it be to guess a person's age? He even got my measurements right. I wish I could do that. What? He looks at her body. Hey! Not that difficult. I could guess those. Do you have a death wish? Forget it. I believe him this time. I want to go home and go to bed early. Tsu turned around, clearing his throat, and called the man over. Oi, Anta. Do you finally believe me? I really just forgot to bring my ID. Dude, we look great. We really look good. Like, holy, I want that holster. Let me make sure all these buttons work. Okay, they do. Excellent. There's quick save and quick loads. Let's do a quick save just so I can see. Awesome. And there's an auto too. The main character has appeared! He is the protagonist of this story, Kobayashi Masayuki. Oh, I didn't know if you meant like the guy. I thought you were talking about the game when they caught the guy. But, okay, cool. That's awesome. Yes, I'm glad they caught the jerk who killed that person in your neighborhood. Go police force! It was only like 2 days. If anybody's wondering what they were talking about, one of my mods had a person shot and killed because the house was targeted in her neighborhood. Well, the cops found the guy, and it's been 5 days. Found him. He going to jail. He's gonna drop the soap. So take that. Yeah. Make sure I don't have anything else running. Okay. I don't think I have anything else running. I was wondering because my head feels like it's not super fast, but okay. This game has a light bulb system. When the character speaks, the yellow light bulb on top of their dialogue box lights up. And you can see what the protagonist is thinking when you move my mouse over it. If the red light bulb lights up, it is a practical clue in the case. Ahem. I will say in advance that we don't fully believe you. We just hope that you can come up with some helpful ideas. What? Of course. No problem. You're very kind. I thought you would kick me out without proper ID. Let me see. I wonder if this is going to be a recurring character. Because I got my Jersey accent, I could go with, believe me, I would love to hit you over the head right now. Don't listen to him. If you really are a new investigator, I hope you'll come help us on the case. There are 2 reasons I applied for this transfer. One is to avoid that annoying git from my previous job, and the other is that my best friend moved here. Oh. I wouldn't lie. Okay, enough chit-chat, come on. There's been disappearance this evening. The victim was a boy named Xiao Shi, age 10. The report mentions that he has been staying with his grandmother, who has been taking care of him since the boy's parents started working outside of the province. Before the boy disappeared, he was playing in the park at around 5:30 at night. At age 10. According to evidence provided by the boy's grandmother... hold on, I don't understand. We're the Criminal Investigations Department, specialized in criminal behavior. Shouldn't a disappearance be handled by the local police? So why are we here exactly? This is a rather urgent matter. The boy's grandmother is rather important, you understand? In 3 consecutive calls, she asked Mr. Zhang to send a criminal investigation team directly to intervene in this investigation. Is that even allowed? It is indeed possible to file a case immediately without waiting 24 hours if a child under the age of 14 has gone missing. Don't be fooled by TV shows. I don't know the main things for that. Anyway. Our criminal investigation team has their own way of going around about things here. The head of state's word is law, and the chief's commands are also the law. You will soon get used to it, Matsuda. Repeat the statement by Zhao Shi's grandmother. Wait, I must have forget my details. Should I write everything down in my notebook? Says the intro to this game. Zhao Shi, 10-year-old whose parents were working in another province, is now in custody of his grandmother and disappeared at 5:30. Actually, I think I know what that setting is. Useful clues in the games are automatically recorded in the notebook. Nice. I think... is it this? Click the notebook button on the top right screen to view character information and clues. Okay, I'm ready. Let's continue. Let's see. Before he disappeared, the boy was playing in the so-called Zilla Garden, and his grandmother sat down to chat with some of the other parents who were also there with their children. Since today is Sunday, there were a lot of people around. About 5:30, the grandmother noticed that Xiaoxing was missing, so she reported it to the police. Probably time when the park is the most busy. Really? I don't go to parks often. I guess that's just weird to me. Is this Xiao Shi's home? Yeah, didn't I tell you? Are you sure you can do this? Yeah, but something seems strange. Can I investigate the neighborhood first? Yeah, but be careful and don't break anything. The police department won't cover for you. Ooh, okay. Begin your search. The scene can be investigated by dragging it up and down with your mouse. I didn't do that. Stop. No, I didn't do that. You can also click on the talk button above to talk to somebody, or click on the move button to change locations. Okay, cool. So I can only go up and down. I cannot go left and right. Cool. Okay, let's check. The moment you turned to have a look at the phone, it started ringing. Who's calling? Could it be the kidnapper? Should I make a recording? Yes, that function has been pre-installed on the device, but the grandmother isn't here right now. I'll just pick it up then. Kobayashi put the receiver to his ear and didn't make a sound, but all he could hear was a loud noise from the other side of the phone. Matsuda, record from over there and listen, and I'll listen. If you're using headphones, you should be able to hear it clearly. It's a train. Or a station. Okay. Whoever was hung up. Can you track the source of the call? I just pressed record and tracked the source. Cool. Recording of the phone call. Oh, that was from Zhao Shi. How do we know that? It was just a... Anyway. It sounded like a train station. Photo of Zhao and his parents. Zhao looks very happy in the photo. The boy seems to have lived only with his grandmother. His parents didn't live with him. It's well worth keeping that in mind. So there's the parents. There's the grandma with the very, very well curled hair. Why haven't we seen Zhao's parents? Zhao seems to be living with his grandmother, so it's just the two of them. Where are his parents? Supposedly they're working in another city and left Zhao Shi with his grandmother. It's common to leave children in their hometown while their parents work outside the city, but it also has big influence on the children when the parents aren't around. Yeah, that's... Yep. Two photos. One was taken with his parents, other's grandmother. I can zoom in. Cool. Ooh. I would really just like to go home, have a drink, and watch the great TV series Work of Love, or Cells at Work. The main character is a beautiful teenage idol that only recently made her debut and looks so cute! A variety of antiques and furnishings. They don't look like fakes, so the family must be well off. Shouldn't the traditional money toad be with the coins in its mouth have only 3 legs? Does it maybe have 4 legs so it won't topple over so easily? I don't know. I can't even afford one of its legs. A brand new football. That has never been played with by the looks of it. I'm looking for missing boy, so it's absolutely normal that he would have a football. Weird thing is that's so clean. I wonder if we can guess who bought it for him. What if they washed it? And that paper label's on the back. It's still attached. It says, Happy birthday! So he doesn't like soccer. Maybe he has too many toys? Or he just didn't really like it. I don't like football either, do you? Everyone has their own personality and preferences, and there are some boys who just don't like football. Map of the neighborhood. There's a lot nearby. An industrial area, commercial area, playground. Toy train with exaggerated facial features and very popular on TV. Toy doesn't look new. Okay. So he likes trains. Is he in the picture next to it? Okay. He really enjoyed the train. There's only a brand new football and a toy train in the house? Well, he likes trains more than sports. That's fine. I like those magical girl warriors when I was a child. The magical warriors part wasn't important. It was mainly because they were girls. Yep. Yep. Cup of coffee. Picture on the table showing the main character in popular TV series. It's the same train. Is that supposed to be him? TV show with toy trains. The trains in it all have weird, scrunched up talking faces. They're not even cute. I don't know why it's so popular. Yeah, who is this person next to it? Doesn't look much like a dad, so it must be someone else. I don't watch cartoons, but this painting definitely feels like it's been done by a primary school student. Primary? If he's 10, shouldn't he be in elementary? Is that primary? Primary is like kindergarten. So maybe it's been around a while? Under close inspection, the number of colors reflects the characteristics of each object and boldly adopts the oblique composition method to enhance the sense of instability in the picture so as to express inner feelings. Duh! Is it really that good? Should be too hard if I want to get her to know better. That's hilarious. You can zoom in. How do I zoom in? If I go to clues, can I zoom in? Evidence. Is that a band-aid? Oh no, this is like the conductor, I think. That's what that is. The new head of the Criminal Investigations Department, Group 2, likes to watch dramas and cartoons. Superintendent, second class, in the Criminal Investigation Department, energetic but sometimes emotional. Superintendent, first class, in the Criminal Investigation Department. His motto is, the less trouble, the better. Close. I was learning how to do that. Oh, good. There's little check marks showing me if I saw it or not. An old photo of a train. Okay. Clothes and stuff will look comfortable. Dude, it's got like crown molding around the freaking couch. Jeez. Outside the window, you can see the garden in the middle of the neighborhood. That's where he went missing, so it's out there. Making sure. Time. Grandma probably considered this school information on the wall for her grandson's further education. Nani? Letters and postcards from the grandmother's daughter? Oh, but okay, by the parents. So the grandma is daughter is the kid's mom. So it's the mom's mom. I want to leave one foot in my hometown and take another to a place where my dreams will come true. That's weird. Talk? Circumstances. Detective Kobayashi, do you think Zhao got lost or was really kidnapped? What do you think? The possibility of him being kidnapped is relatively high because a witness said he saw the boy leaving the play area after being picked up by a man. Can we see the witness? I'm afraid that won't work. He's not willing to talk to anyone. Is he asking for a search warrant? Yeah, why isn't he trying to help? No, but the witness and his family go to bed before 9 since he's in the first grade of elementary school. Oh, so it was a kid that saw him. Someone witnessed Zhao being picked up by a man in white who left the neighborhood with him. Well then. Has the kid always lived with his grandmother? What about his parents? It's unclear. According to our inquiries, they've been working very hard in another province. I don't think there was anyone in the world who works as much as I do. If I say it a couple times a day, I might even believe it! Must feel lonely with his parents being gone for a long time. What kind of person is Zhao Shi's grandmother that even Mr. Zong listens to her? Yeah, Mr. Zong seems to be the chief, but I've never seen him before. So, like, the head of the cops basically got a call from this grandma. I was like, do this! And he's like, yes, ma'am. I would quite enjoy living in such a high-end neighborhood. Why can't we just be rich like them? If I were them, I would even go to work. I wouldn't even go to work anymore. I'd just watch anime all day. Or stream. Killing those titans at Mikasa's side every day. Oh. You never thought you were such a hard worker. Nah. What kind of child is he? He's a spoiled little kid. He has a driver to pick him up and drop him off at school, and he wants anything if he wants anything, his grandmother buys it for him. No, that's spoiled. It's great to have a grandmother like that. For me, I would ask her to buy me photo books of cute idols. We automatically assumed it was a kidnapping, but we haven't received a ransom request yet. That's really strange. We did receive a call from Zhao Shi's phone. Tsu seems to really hate me right now, huh? Is it because I'm more handsome than him, and therefore you only have eyes for me? It's nothing. Maybe it's because you're the new lead investigator and he can't really wrap his head around that since he's more than 10 years older than you. He really does seem to have it in for me. Well, I'll go and have a talk with him then. I think that'll just rub it in his face. I heard that Sue used to be very motivated at his job. I don't know what happened, but now it seems like it looks to be different. Don't worry, he's not the scariest one in this team. Really? Who could be scarier than him? Where did that glint in her eyes come from? Matsuda just smiled sweetly. Oh, we're gonna have somebody who's got an attitude. So I can only talk to her. Can I move? Where should we go? Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. We can go immediately to the garden. We can go to the elevator. Wouldn't we have to go to the elevator first to get downstairs? Let's just do that. That's the house. Similar to a hotel. Question the neighbors? Well, that's right, we're questioning the neighbors first. Very expensive looking picture at the end of the hallway. And a number written in the lower right corner says SP255. Seems to be the work of a very famous painter. I don't know. How long have you been part of the criminal investigation department? I'd like to know if she has a boyfriend. About a year. Ah, you seem to know your way around so well. I thought you would have come here for a longer time. Oh, been here for a longer time. I passed the entrance exam right after I finished college. Is that hard? Well, do you have a boyfriend? How can you suddenly ask a question? You must have a boyfriend, right? Right? No. Really? Oh, praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Why are you reacting like that? The world is really is full of hope. Okay, so we can't really question the neighbors because we can't go to them. January 20th, 10:15. Around courtyard in the middle of the residential area, the green landscape and the park's play area give off a feeling of relaxation and comfort. It's a pretty large park. I can imagine that there are a lot of people here during peak hours. Why just the two of us have to go here? There are so many unfortunate factors. Kobayashi put on a thoughtful expression, but his gaze was always on Matsuda's face, and she blushed when their eyes met. Is this where the boy was taken? Yeah. Then we should have a look around. Wong Akira. Hey, you there! Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Why not tell us who you are first? Security guard. The guys are just like those of my anime goddess, Anne Leonhardt. You don't know? I'm sort of famous in this neighborhood. Judging by the way you dress, I assume you're the security guard? This lady has a good eye. You should be able to guess from my uniform that I'm the most important person around here. I shoulder the responsibility of maintaining peace in this neighborhood. So you are a security guard. Please call me the community hero. Security guy, come over here. We need to ask you some questions. You sneak in here and want to ask if I will let you go, right? No way. I will never let you villains go after illegally invading the area. Don't question my night vision. My eagle eye spotted you the moment you walked in. I recognize everyone who comes and goes around here, and your strange faces could never have sneaked in unnoticed. No light bulb. Is this guy for real? If he's not simply delusional, perhaps he can provide us with some clues. Why are you laughing? Don't think you can make fun of me? Listen, we're from the Criminal Investigations Department. Could your eagle eyes spot that? Police officers. No wonder a police car drove up before. But even if you're the police, do you have a search warrant? We are an upscale neighborhood in which people and vehicles are monitored. If you don't have a search warrant, you can't just come in. Matsuda, do we have a search warrant? No. This is a complete violation of the neighborhood rules! Listen, I won't turn a blind eye just because you're the police. Listen to yourself. If you keep talking nonsense, I'll shoot you. Yeah, that went from like 0 to 10. Security guard Wong Akira at your service. What do you want to know? Tell me all the details. Were you on duty at around 5:30? Yeah, I started working at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And when did you get off work? People don't need my protection any longer. I'll get off work in a few hours. So, were you aware that a child went missing at dusk today? We are investigating whether or not he was abducted. Abduction? Impossible. Listen, I've won the most outstanding security guard award. It's impossible for a child to be abducted under my supervision without me noticing. That's strange. You're a security guard here, but you didn't notice someone being kidnapped. Did you spot any suspicious people going in or out? For example, someone holding a child? Of course! How could I not? There are so many kids here. Parents take their children in and out every day. Nobody seems suspicious to you? Under my watch, I can definitely say no. Could you think about it some more? Well, I did find a shoe lying on the ground this afternoon. Isn't that suspicious? Could this be Zhao's? I'm gonna ask Zhao's grandma if this is one of his shoes he was wearing today. If this is related to the case, can I become a hero, assisting behind the scenes? No. Dude, what a sick sneaker. It's brand new and was picked up by a security guard. Star. Hey, it's the dude in the drawing. Man just walked by. Got the red hair and the armband. You mean the one dressed in all white? Yes, follow the trail and go after him. Wait, do we just leave? Let's get all the things. Do you know a woman in this neighborhood called Zhang Xin? Her name seems to be somewhat famous. What's wrong? Are you talking about the wife of the retired government official? Oh. You seem intimidated. When I got this job, my boss asked me to keep a close eye on that family. What kind of person is she? Ordinary civilians don't get mixed up in her business. Have you seen her grandson? I don't know that name, but if he's Zhang, she's grandson, he's picked up by a personal driver every day. That's intense. Rich people's children are different from others. It's as if the family's afraid he might take one step and break his leg. I would like to have a grandmother who worries about me that much. Have you ever met Zhao? Although I'm the community hero, not everyone is worthy of talking to me, especially not that arrogant little Ooh, rude! Arrogant, how so? The little devil is introverted and withdrawn, almost nasty. I'm sure he has no friends. How do you know all that? I thought you were just a security guard. A community hero, such as me, knows everything about this place. Not to mention his grandmother, who often tells me that Zhao has no friends. Have you seen his parents around? Although it may have slipped my mind, I think I haven't seen them for 2 months. Maybe you saw them and just didn't recognize them. I don't know. Dude, why is there blood on all this? Whose parents are working in the other province is now in his custody, and his grandmother disappeared. Wait. Now the custody of his grandmother disappeared at 5:30. His grandmother was worried because he was reluctant to make friends at his own age. His own age. So you're the security guard in this residential area. What's your name? Did I tell you? I'm the community hero! Even heroes have names. My name is Wong Akira, 26, single. No one is interested in knowing your marital status. Have you been working here for a long time? Quite a while, almost 2 months. It's not very long. Miss, haven't you ever heard of someone finding their true calling? Can you give me a brief account of what you do? I guard the entrance and exit to the residential area. Anyone entering or leaving the area must pass by a security booth, and we guards are on duty 24 hours a day. In addition, a key card needs to be used at the entrance to each building to get in. So if someone doesn't have a key card, it's impossible for them to enter. Unless the intruder intends to carry a weapon on his body and face the community hero directly, he can't force his way in. Are there any other entrances if someone doesn't want to use the main entrance? The neighborhood is so big, it's impossible to have only one entrance and exit, right? There are 3 entrances and exits to the residential area, but no matter which one they use, there will always be a superhero guard, like me, positioned there. So in conclusion, there are no other ways to enter the residential area apart from the 3 entrances and exits. Always a guard. Unless the intruder can climb a 2-meter high or dig a hole. I mean, almost anybody could climb 2 meters. Even if you're a shorter person, you can like jump and reach the 2 meter and pull yourself up. 2 meters is like 6 feet. If such strict security protocols in place around here, are there any surveillance cameras? Is it possible that the most recent happenings have been recorded? Those wouldn't be necessary. Superheroes aren't blind. They're way more reliable than surveillance camera. Oh, God. No. Just give me a serious answer. I played around with surveillance cameras on my side because I was bored and they broke. In order to prevent any accidents, I kept an extra close eye on this area after that. Well, the kidnapper had to pass through a security check, which is patrolled by security guards 24 hours a day. The regulations are very strict, so all doors require a key card.